Imagine this. Dinosaurs once again roam the Earth, not as fossils, not as bones in a museum, but alive, breathing, hunting, living. Once, they were the heart of a grand dream, a theme park unlike anything seen before. It was called Jurassic World, and it failed, tragically. After the catastrophe that killed both humans and dinosaurs, Isla Nublar was left abandoned. Nature reclaimed it. The park fell silent, but deep beneath the waves, two mercenaries returned for one last job. Inside a dark submersible, they navigated the deep waters, looking for the remains of the monstrous Indominus Rex. They found its skeleton and severed a rib, sending it to the surface. But as they prepared to leave, the sea itself turned against them. Out of the gloom emerged the Mosasaurus, a prehistoric marine predator that had never been recaptured. In a heartbeat, they vanished. Above the water, a helicopter hovered as the surface team waited for the DNA sample. One officer, stranded on the ground, suddenly found himself face to face with the T-Rex. He ran for his life, catching a rope ladder at the last second. But just as he escaped the jaws of one predator, another came from below. The Mosasaurus burst from the sea and devoured him midair. 3 years later, the island faces another threat. A dormant volcano has begun to awaken. If it erupts, it will wipe out the remaining dinosaurs for good. The world is torn. Some believe these creatures should be saved. Others argue they should be left to die. In the middle of it all stands Clare. Once a key figure in Jurassic World, she now leads the Dinosaur Protection Group, an organization determined to rescue what's left of the park's creatures. After the government refuses to act, Clare receives an invitation to meet with Benjamin Lockwood, a wealthy philanthropist who once partnered with Jurassic Park's founder John Hammond. Lockwood proposes relocating the dinosaurs to a secluded island sanctuary, but he needs Clare's help, and the help of one particular dinosaur, Blue, the last surviving velociraptor. To reach her, they'll need her former trainer, Owen Grady. Owen, now living off the grid, wants nothing to do with it. But when he replays footage of baby Blue following his commands, his heart changes. The next morning, he joins Clare, along with Zia Rodriguez, a veterinarian, and Franklin Webb, a nervous but brilliant tech specialist. Upon landing on Isla Nublar, they find a mercenary team already in place, led by a cold-blooded trophy hunter named Ken Wheatley. The volcano is spewing black smoke. Time is running out. As Franklin hacks the old Jurassic World systems to locate the dinosaurs, Owen and Zia head out with the mercenaries to track Blue. In the jungle, Owen reconnects with her. She approaches slowly, responding to his voice and clicker. But the moment is shattered when the mercenaries betray them, tranquilizing Blue and shooting her when she fights back. Owen is knocked out with a dart and Zia is taken prisoner, but she threatens them. If they want Blue alive, they need her. Meanwhile, Clare and Franklin are trapped in a communications bunker as the volcano begins to erupt. Lava cracks the walls, and an aggressive dinosaur bursts through the tunnel, nearly killing them before they escape up an emergency ladder. On the other side of the island, Owen wakes up just as lava creeps toward him. Barely able to move, he stumbles away, only to run straight into a stampede of terrified dinosaurs. The trio reunites, and in the chaos, they escape inside a gyrosphere. But their problems don't end there. Caught in a dinosaur fight and then a T-Rex ambush, they drive the sphere off a cliff and into the sea. Water floods in. Owen barely manages to shoot the door open, and they swim to the surface just in time. On shore, they watch helplessly as other dinosaurs are left behind, burning and crying out as the island dies. A massive cargo ship is already pulling away, carrying dozens of captured dinosaurs. The trio races to catch it, jumping aboard at the last possible moment. As the ship disappears into the mist, they witness the heart-wrenching silhouette of a brachiosaurus left behind, swallowed by smoke and fire. Back at Lockwood's estate, things take a dark turn. Eli Mills, Lockwood's assistant, is not saving the dinosaurs. He's selling them. He's arranged a black market auction to weaponize them. Even worse, he's overseeing the creation of a new hybrid, the Indoraptor. Built from the DNA of the Indominus Rex and Blue, this creature is meant for military use. Precise, ruthless, unstoppable. Lockwood's granddaughter, Maisie, overhears this. When she tells her grandfather, Eli murders him to keep the secret buried. Then he locks Maisie in her room. On the ship, Blue's condition is worsening. She needs a blood transfusion, and the only match is a T-Rex on board. Owen and Clare sneak into its cage, draw the blood, and escape just before the giant awakens in fury. Zia saves Blue's life just in time. At the estate, the dinosaurs are brought in cages to the underground auction hall. Wealthy buyers arrive from around the world. Owen and Clare are captured and locked in a cell. Maisie escapes and meets them, where they reveal a shocking truth. She is a clone, created using the same technology that brought back the dinosaurs. As the auction begins, buyers compete over species, until Eli unveils the Indoraptor. Although it's just a prototype, he can't resist the bids. Owen, still imprisoned, uses a Stygimoloch in a nearby cage to bust through the wall and crash the event. Chaos erupts as guests flee and the Indoraptor is unleashed. Ken tries to extract one last trophy tooth from the sedated Indoraptor, but it's a trick. The beast kills him brutally and escapes into the mansion. Owen, Clare, and Maisie flee as the creature stalks them. Upstairs, in Maisie's bedroom, the Indoraptor corners her. At the last second, Blue bursts through the window, launching into a savage fight. The two predators clash, claws slashing, teeth snapping. Blue finally sends the Indoraptor crashing onto the horns of a skull display. It's impaled. It dies, and Blue disappears into the night. Down below, a cyanide leak threatens to kill the remaining dinosaurs. Claire hesitates, her hand hovering over the control panel. She wants to set them free. But she knows what that could mean for the world. She pulls away, but Maisie, with quiet courage, presses the button. The cage is open. The dinosaurs escape. As they flee the estate, they wreak havoc, killing guards, destroying the lab, and trampling over the last of the Indoraptor's DNA. Eli tries to escape, but the T-Rex catches him and finishes the job. Outside, Owen approaches Blue one final time. He offers to bring her with them. She pauses, but chooses freedom instead. She runs off into the wilderness, wild, free, and alone. In the days that follow, the world changes. Dinosaurs begin appearing in cities, near highways, on beaches. Humanity is no longer alone at the top of the food chain. The age of dinosaurs is back, not in a park, but in our world, and we'll have to learn to live with them.